Welcome to the Big Ten's Hollywood premiere tonight in LA. Utah State out of the Mountain West taking on the 13th ranked team in the nation, Southern California, the Trojans. A fan base that just over a week ago was very cautiously optimistic, suddenly is brimming with confidence. And in the nation, there he is, almost took a punt to the house last year. Elliott Nimrod will kick it away. Utah State won the toss and deferred, and they will hang it up for Branch, and he's going to bring it out to start this home season. And he gets cut down. Good coverage by Utah State. A big back to the ground. Big hole. Marks, big gain. And Woody Marks across midfield. And he erases the penalty with a 32-yard pickup.
To make a play to the right of your screen. There is number 11, missed it. Explosive run, explosive play. Woody Marks making up for that penalty.
Moss's first throw, right on the money, Jacoby Lane, and he's got a first down. The running back, Woody Marks, and Zachariah Branch has also come in on offense for USC. First down. Here's Joyner, patiently waiting to bust through the middle of that Aggie defense. 4 runs on this possession for the Trojans. Back to the ground. And Joyner with a couple.
You reference Nate Dreiling.
Have got a clear view of it all. Moss, middle of the back of the end zone, too high for Lane. And it's 3rd and goal.
And 3, what might be normal now for USC, these one-handers.
He's going to do his Kyron Hudson.
Yeah.
So 3rd and goal. Here comes pressure. And it's dropped. Lane couldn't squeeze it, and he can't believe it.
All the way in, missed opportunity.
Michael Lance on for the field goal attempt of 23 yards. Made 2 last week, missed from 29, but he drills this out of the hold of Eddie Chapliski. So USC goes marching right.
Spencer Petras sideline with an ankle.
He took over in the middle of last week's game and helped lead Utah State to a win. And here he throws on first down, complete to Jalen Royals. That is the number 1.
You want to bleed this clock all game.
Rasul Faison, the running back, and he bounces it outside, and in 2 plays from 1st and 25, the Aggies got a first down. 13 and then 18.
Blitz. They often punch out of this.
They bring it. Trouble. Faison on the check down, and he can't get away from Easton Mascarenas Arnold, the transfer from Oregon State. And after
front here that USC is going against, and Woody Marks hasn't been touched behind the line of scrimmage the majority of this ball game.
Moss, patient. Lake McCree goes up to make the catch.
This
Lake McCree, the big return. Last week he tore his ACL just before the bowl game and was able to come back and have his best game as a Trojan in Vegas. Here's Marks sliding through.
Be disciplined. Make them work it all the way down the field.
Moss, quick throw, unattended is Kyle Ford, and he picks up 13, 14 yards for USC.
It's a great point.
Here's Joyner. And he breaks away from 2 tacklers. Miller Moss lead blocking. Joyner down the sideline, and he gets shoved out inside the 10. What did Lincoln Riley tell us? Nothing fires up a team. Bree is beside Moss in the backfield on one side and Joyner on the other. First down and goal. Here's Joyner running behind McCree and stepping in for a USC touchdown. Game. Michael Lance on for the point after. You want to know how many rushing yards they've got tonight?
Good, as was this play. Watch the offensive line. That's the big right guard, Alani Noah, leading the way for his back. Getting a little taste. The old lineman.
See it in his eyes how much he's loving this. 3rd down and 3. Play clock low. Barnes, pressure, and it's broken up. Gentry was in his face. Kamari Ramsey was all over Brock Lane.
They talk about it all the time. They know the goal, they know the desire to win, and they know the capability they have.
Moss, good pocket. Lake McCree sticks it right in his hands. And another big pickup for the DBs. Movement, flags, Moss, and it's intercepted through the hands of Lake McCree. Ike Larson, if it stands, with his second interception of the year.
Offside. Defense number 9. Enforcement of the 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Woody Marks, first down.
Para-style in, the history is so thick.
Second quarter begins with Kyron Hudson's first touch of the night, and he breaks it for a first down.
We talked about feeding all these wideouts.
Jacoby Lane dropped a touchdown on that first drive. You know he'd love another shot. Here's Lemon, and he jumps forward. Another first down. It'll be first and goal.
How about the athleticism?
To the top. Moss looking. He goes for Robinson, and he can't bring it down. Good coverage again from Avante Dickerson.
But the goal there, you throw it towards the goal post. Let that 6'6" wideout go up and get it.
Flag. Did Utah State just get flagged for some
Signals defense. By rule, this is penalized as delay of the game. Defense on number 10 and number 95. Half the distance to the goal, first down.
Their hand down, they'll call that. Not sure if that may have happened on that snap.
Moss, Branch, and he drops it. That's 2 touchdowns droppers, and nobody wants them. So give it to the running back. He earned it. Woody Marks with the touchdown. Just saw the number on the screen, averaging almost 9 yards a carry. Lance with the ball.
Here at tight end, he's going to go to his left and lay a little wood and open up a path for Marks for 6. The backs, they're into it. The receivers, hey, their heads are up. They're saying, give me the ball again. We're going to make a play. Come on back. We'll see if they do. You got one of the better receivers in your league, Jalen Royals, at the bottom of the screen.
Barnes will check it down to Brock Lane, and that's a first down for the tight end. They really wanted to manufacture more touches for him tonight. Third down tonight so far. Here comes Heat. Mohammed got there late. This is Herschel Turner diving for the sticks. Looks like he's gonna be 5 wide. Anthony Lucas comes free, and he causes the incompletion, and USC takes over on downs. 7 completions to 6 different receivers so far tonight for Miller Moss, and he's going to throw on first down. Plenty of time. Lake McCree turns around and then has it punched out, and Utah State recovers it. DJ Graham, the transfer from Oklahoma, played.
Perfect location. Never felt Graham coming from the backside. Did Lake McCree. He thinks he might have 6. Utah State says, nah, give us the rock. And they got life when we come on back.
And here's the first run of the game for Barnes, and he takes a big pop from Eric Gentry after he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's the right time.
Here's Faison, and he gets tackled by Jacoby Covington, the first man there, reminiscent of the defense.
The most natural catcher on the team.
This is Makai Lemon with Deuce Robinson blocking out in front. Wow, Lemon's got the first down, and Deuce Robinson still blocking. Washington remains in this game, and it's a 3rd down and 2, and now a flag.
I'm just about to say this is 4-down territory, I think.
Applied and forces a delay of game penalty, defense, 5-yard penalty. That penalty results in a first down.
That's where it's going to get called all season.
Zachariah Branch, with half the defense chasing him, gets away from one defender, leaps another, and he's got another USC first down. Brian Jackson, the freshman, his first career carry, and he gets carried for the first down. The young man from McKinney, Texas. Same formation. And back to Jackson. And the first man there, Clyde Washington, slowed him down. And now it's 2nd and goal.
Team's gonna have some life.
USC hasn't changed the formation, Yogi. Back to Brian Jackson, and he gets stonewalled by Clyde Washington.
I'm feeding one of those two because it's man-to-man across the board.
3rd down and goal. Pressure coming. Moss to Branch, and he gets stopped. Stuck. Anderson was fired, and it was really a whirlwind for him, he told us, learning all the names of offensive players. He was the defensive coordinator. Lance on for the field goal, and he's got it. So Utah State forces the...
If you believe in those, they just keep climbing.
They go to Michigan in 2 weeks. So no timeouts for Faison, and this is a big chunk on first down, and he gets out across the 35 to the 36.
Good play, and now you're moving.
Barnes, good pocket that time, padded and picked off. Mascarenas Arnold, he's got it down at the 40, and USC's defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, they're trying to be aggressive. Homing right in the middle of your screen. Watch him put his hand up. Left hand tips it. And then another transfer. Mascarenas Arnold. Everything in front.
So 2nd and 11. Moss setting up all the time to hit what he marks for a first down. He gets cracked.
You're trying to capture a guy like Zachariah Branch, though.
Moss right on the money. Marks got a block, cuts it back, and he's got a first down. Woody Marks over 100 yards in this game. Moss looking back at the end zone, and Robinson couldn't bring it down.
Only 4 seconds tick off.
Here's Makai Lemon. He's got a blocker, cuts it back, and leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Number 7 to honor his mom. Her birthday is on March 7th.
And I'll tell you what, the command, the sermon on this play was impressive. They bring a little bit of eye candy, and he says, let me get it out to Makai Lemon. And Makai Lemon says, let me do the rest. Make up for a couple drops by this receiving core. Puts the brakes on, whoop, cuts on back. Finds himself into the end zone. The 7-year-old saying, one day I'm going to be that dude. And in his 3rd start in his career, safe to say he's been exactly that.
The touchdown set up by the interception. Miller Moss's first.
See if you can get a score here, because at some point you got to take a couple shots here to try to get back in this thing.
All right, after a brief delay for the power outage, we continue on. The lights. State trying to get something going. First touch of the game for Kyrese White, and he's got a first down. Big performance for him last week. A graduate senior, made his first start in the opener, had a career day, went for 131 yards and 2 touchdowns.
For his career going into that game.
Wow, that's incredible. Here's Barnes, and there is Brock Lane, the tight end, a first down for him, and he gets down inside the 40. 3rd and 12 after Utah State uses a timeout. Barnes gets stood up. Jamil Mohammed.
We go 4th down, they're going for it.
Barnes, pressure, and he gets dropped by Kamari Ramsey. Ball came out incomplete, and it's the 2nd turnover on downs forced by the
I imagine Caleb's asleep in advance of that first start here.
Moss, nice touch. There's Quentin Joyner, and he cuts it back. Joyner gets a first down for USC, still churning. And he gets down almost to Beavers coming out of their ears. A talented, maybe young at spots, but a talented offensive line.
Well, I think that's the point around USC all offseason. There was, to me, a lot of unnecessary criticism about this team, and it's like, let them play. You know they're going to.
Walker Lyons has come into the game for the first time this year, first time in his career. He's wearing 85 for USC. And he's blocking in front of Quentin Joyner. And a great block by Walker Lyons. 10 for Moss. Wants to throw. And he's got Cade Eldridge, who's able to hold on and get the first down.
And it has been a physical game, hasn't it? I mean, you can hear the paths
and goal. Joyner. And on his back that time, Gabe Peterson, one of the players that transferred in from New Mexico State with this pistol formation for the first time in this game. Joyner, and he steps in. Second touchdown of the night for Quentin Joyner. That one was 11 plays. Michael Lance remains perfect on the
bring this touchdown. I mean, it's been such a physical group, guy. And they don't have a ton of catches. I know they've all had a few. McCree's played well, but it has been physical at the point of attack and the Knicks.
Barnes pressured and sacked. Akili Arnold and Devin Tompkins
made a huge jump in this quarterback room since the spring.
Fumbles that snap, but then picks it up. Stays cool. Throws it downfield, and did Kyle Ford get his hands underneath it? Yes, he caught it. First down.
Uncle used to play linebacker here for the Trojans back in the day.
Brian Jackson on third down and short, able to churn and pick up the first. I mean, you know, we saw the photo of all the Heisman winners. You think about all.
And he went to the NFL for over a decade, and then Booty, John David Booty, and then Mark Sanchez and Matt Barkley, who's here tonight.
Brian Jackson down inside the 10. Been a hard-nosed game on the field.
They can help us, and if guys keep playing well, they'll keep playing them.
Mayava dances away again. Mayava trying to make magic. The path is clear, and he scores a touchdown. The first of his USC career. 41-0.
Lincoln Riley said it was a pretty tight race, and we could see why. Free rusher, slides to his right, climbs the pocket, protects the ball, and then says, I got a little green grass. I'm going to get a little touchdown for myself tonight.
What's cool just being in the Coliseum is really cool. That's incomplete.
And those are two young players that they know it's really cool to play here. Des in the football, really impressive job tonight. Offensive line, tight ends, of course, Mark's in that running back room.
Mayava throws, and it's broken up. Killian O'Connor, by the way, was the player that was down and was able to come.
Coached by Lincoln Riley, coached by Cliff Kingsbury.
Third down here for Barnes. Long throw, and Kyrie White can't find the ball. And sit behind Caleb, right? That was another. And the delay ends. Everyone's back on the field, and here we go. Jade Mayava on the move, and he throws complete to Charles Ross, the transfer from San played. Confetti all over the field, players doing confetti angels on the ground, and it was a short week. So what question did this team answer as Mayava connects over the middle with Jaden Richardson? His first career catch as a Trojan. The transfer says it's not that easy, even though the accomplishments are there. Here's Walker Lyons with the catch, and he stays on his feet. I mean, those numbers, as impressive as they are, and they're so impressive,
Is here in LA.
Including 2 years ago when Lincoln Riley did it. Peterson stays up and gets in. Amarion Peterson, the redshirt freshman, with his first career touchdown.
Because this young man wanted his opportunity, made the most of it. Helmet comes off from Amos Talalele.
You think they got something here?
I think they got something here. And I think once they get it going, it is how to identify the right player, not just the one that wants to come here who's talented.
This is Herschel Turner, the freshman, with a big carry. That's the first down for Utah State in over 20 minutes of game time.
The foundation is set.
Colby Bowman just had that big fumble recovery with his first catch of the night, and that's a first down. Transfer from Stanford, but he's local to LA.
The playoff or a run to the Big Ten championship game.
Herschel Turner, another nice carry and staying on his feet.
And I go there, guy, because of the defensive front.
Oh, because he had a nickname, and his mom didn't like everybody at Texas Tech, where his dad was playing football, calling young Anthony Bubba. Good run here from Herschel Turner, but he gets turned back, and that may push, we'll see, Utah State to the verge of their field goal range to try and break the shutout. And that is no good. He had the leg, but Danton Lynn's defense keeps the 0 on the board. And a big win over LSU. They move up from 23 to 13. They come home at the Coliseum. The Big Ten era begins here in Southern California. And they left no doubt. They left no room for AIR for this Utah State team tonight.
I think in the 3 years that Lincoln Riley has been here, it's early. It's early September. This is the first time it feels as though it's not hype. It's real. Right, in year one, you didn't know. You didn't know. They caught lightning in a bottle. Schedule help. They had the best player in the world in Caleb Williams. Year two, they struggled. Right now, again, I keep going back to it, guy. It's a foundational year. The foundation is set.